begin then by putting the spotlight on the former Unacademy COO, that's Vivek Sinha. He's announced the launch of a new venture that's Beyond Odds Technologies, and they've received a seed funding of about $11 million. It's a mix of equity and debt. So let's connect then with Vivek Sinha, the CEO and founder of Beyond Odds. Thanks so much for taking time out. So just to understand a little bit better about what you do in terms of this built-in income as your online courses, that is your USP. Give us a sense as to how it works.
So we are building a global training and recruitment platform. We are very, very focused on the gray collar workforce segment. So the way we operate is we work with industry players, we get mandates from them, and then we tailor-made our courses as per their requirement. Then we go out on the market, we recruit candidates, we train them, we certify them, and then we deploy them in these companies or these employer partners who are working with us. The way Beyond Odds is unique is that during the course itself, there's a lot of emphasis on actual hands-on learning that happens at both our laboratories as well as at the employer premises. So the focus is not on theoretical learning. The focus is, it's very, very practice oriented, and the focus is on actually giving a lot of exposure to real life scenario to the candidates during the course. Because our students are working as interns with the employees during the course itself, they also start earning during the while they are studying. So to a certain extent, they are able to fund their own education as they study. So that's what the built-in income model means.
So the latest round of fundraising, how much have you raised in total, and who are the investors that have participated in this latest round?
So the round was led by Matrix Partners India and Lightspeed. Two other investors, Altaria Capital and Innovan Capital, also participated in the round. That brings the total funding to about $11 million. We have also partnered with some reputed angel investors. So Ritesh Agrawal, the founder and CEO of Oyo Group, Gaurav Manjal, the founder of Unacademy, Mayank Kumar, the founder of Upgrad, Ramakant Sharma, the founder of LiveSpace, Rohit Ame, who's the founder of Cloud9, Abhishek Goyal, who's the founder of Traction, and Sumer Janeja, the managing partner of SoftBank. These are some of the key notable angel investors. In terms of our capital deployment plan, the first leg of investments will be in Emversity, our higher education platform. So Emversity is focused on integrating skill development with higher educations. Within the Emversity platform, we'll be offering certification as well as degree program in association with our university partners. In year one, we are only going to focus on the healthcare industry. So we are working with universities to create allied health sciences courses. And on the other hand, we are working with industry partners or employers for their talent mandate. Basis that we are making investment in certain geographies. We have already invested in about 7 different locations as of now. We are going to expand that footprint in the coming months. And yeah, once the first cohort is placed with a high NPS with high outcomes, we will subsequently start deploying more capital behind the healthcare and other categories as well.
You are also set to launch Emversity, that higher education brand that is in Bengaluru first up. How do you plan to scale that up, move on to different cities?
So yes, the first center goes live tomorrow from Bangalore. In the next 30 days, about 7 more campuses are going live. So in this academic cycle, we are only going to go to these 7 centers. The investment in new centers will happen in the second half of the year, but that will be for the next academic cycle. So our aim is that in this academic cycle, we would be catering to about 1,500 to 2,000 candidates through these 7 centers. Naturally, this round of funding gives us a lot of dry powder. It gives us capital. So capital is there to be deployed in the next cycles once we see the traction and once we see the outcomes from these centers in year one.
So give us a sense as to how these courses are going to be priced.
Sure. So the courses are of two types. There are certifications which have been built in association with employers or industry players. Those certifications are usually in 6 to 9 month range. And then there are proper 3 year UG programs which are also integrated with a university degree. So the prices for 6 to 9 month certifications will hover between 50,000 to 90,000. And the fee for the undergraduate program, which also have a university degree integrated, will be somewhere around 4 lakh. But the important aspect to understand here is that our courses have like I said before, they have a built-in income. So after about 40% of the completion of the courses, the students will start earning stipend, and hence they should be they should be able to start funding their own education. So that actually greatly enhances the affordability of our courses.
Okay, and you've also tied up with institutions within the healthcare space like Fortis Healthcare, Core Diagnostics, where the students can get to intern during the course. Which are the other tie-ups that you have lined up?
So we are just starting. As I said, the company is in a pretty much launch state. Uh, we have a very steady funnel of conversations that are going on with both corporate chains as well individual hospital. As of today, we have signed more than 25 MOUs with different laboratories and hospital players, both standalone hospital as well as corporate chains. And that brings us in a position where we almost have the demand ready for the capacity that we have installed in the first year. So 7 centers, whatever is going to be my outcome. So almost I have demand ready for all that capacity. But we are aggressively going to expand our employer onboarding effort so as to prepare for the next year when we'll have more students intake and more centers.
Sure, I understand it is at a nascent stage, but give us a sense as to how exactly you're making money and what the revenue run rate is at present.
So the higher education platform, which is a part of Beyond Odds, the Emversity higher education platform is a platform that earns money by collecting fee from the students who opt for our courses. So the revenue model is very similar to any other education company. So the USP is that the training is a very high quality training program with outstanding outcomes. Students see value in that, and that's why they opt for these courses, and then they pay a fee for these courses. Uh, the hero product, which is the undergraduate product that's integrated with a university degree through our association with some of our university partners, that allows the students to actually pursue this program without separately going for a degree. So our program is actually pulling or it's getting a lot of interest from students who are anyway planning to do some other degree which may or may not have led to a clear outcome or in a specific job role for them. So that's the revenue model for the Emversity higher education platform. As we expand and try out new models, the revenue models may be different. For now, we do not charge employers. Our services, our recruitment and our high trained deploy services for the employees are for free.
All right, and what's the kind of growth potential that you foresee? How do you plan to scale the business?
Long term, we are just taking our baby steps, but there are a few intermediate milestones that we have set for ourselves. This year, we are planning to train at least 1,500 to 2,000 students through our Emversity platform. Naturally, in the long run, if all goes well and things should go well, then Beyond Odds should be the de facto talent supplier or skilled workforce supplier to India and to some other countries across the globe.
And I have to ask, why the name Vivek Beyond Odds?
So Beyond Odds is the name of the legal entity. The brand name, the higher education platform, is called Emversity. The name when I was quitting my previous role and launching this venture, I thought that how Mideast found oil 100 years ago. The biggest resource that India has, it's human capital, and that is probably what will help us in taking our rightful position as a superpower in the coming decades. That will take us, if we have to, let's say, beat all odds and get that rightful position as the superpower, then one should be focusing on harnessing the human capital available within the country. And with that thought or that emotion, I thought of this name. Naturally, this name came when we were at a very idea stage. And that was the inspiration behind it.
All right, good to know. Thanks so much for joining in.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.